everyone. It's finally sunny and it feels so good. So hello, welcome. Should this be? Oh. Hi, let's talk closet essentials. I want to break this video up into two parts. First, how do you figure out what your closet essentials are? There is kind of this idea that closet essentials are the same for everyone, and it's jeans, a white t-shirt, boots, and sneakers, but to this I say bullshit. So what we're going to be doing today is helping you as an individual person figure out how to find what your closet essentials are so that you can really drill down into those items and build a wardrobe that you're actually going to wear. Just for my credentials, I have gone through many different styles in my life. Was jeans and t-shirt for a very long time, and then I was kind of like boho light. I went Forever 21 Tumblr bitch, and then I went H&M classics, and then I went to this kind of like mod, I don't even know what to describe my fashion after that was. It was kind of like mod slash comfy, I don't know. But now my fashion is what I like to describe as comfy cool girl. I kind of like to say that my look spans a lot of different times and places. My ideal is that you could look at any kind of like vintage photo from anywhere from really like the 30s to like the early 2000s and just see like a very cool girl kind of standing in the background. And I want to look like that bitch. I think that I've now kind of settled into this style, but all of these different styles have had different wardrobe staples. I want to walk you through my process that I've now done many times of figuring out what those staples are, and then we can take a look at what my wardrobe staples are. What are the steps to identifying your wardrobe staples? First question I want you to ask, what do you wear when you're not thinking about it? So this is the number one identifier for what your basics are. At different points in my life, it's been t-shirts, big button-ups, jeans, leggings, boots, Converse, knee-high sneakers. Don't cancel me. It doesn't matter what it is, just figure it out, look at the item, and ask yourself, why? So that's the second question. Why? Why do you wear this item? Do you wear it because it's comfortable, because you feel good in it? More often than not, because it's practical. You really want to drill down and figure out what you like about the things that you reach for. And number three is to ask, what else do you want? You want to ask yourself, am I happy with these basics? Do these basics satisfy all of those criteria? Are they practical? Do I usually feel good in them? Because, you know, we all have our days. So I think for a lot of people, you're going to find that the things you reach for only meet one of those criteria. Maybe they're just comfortable and you're just reaching for hoodies and leggings, which if you feel great in those, awesome, wear them all the time. Maybe you feel good in it, but it's not practical. And this was my number one fucking thing, is I would always wear these clothes where I was like, wow, I look great. Which, you know, to each their own. But yeah, it wasn't practical. My feet would always hurt. I was just like in pain a lot of the time. This is kind of what you're identifying. So which of these things does this fulfill and what does it not fulfill? So what we want to do is find other things that you like more to fill your wardrobe. If you're perfectly happy with all of your basics already, you don't need my help. But basically what you want to do is take a look at these basics that you found and say, what do these do and what don't they do? And then we can start to look for things that will do that thing. So as a little case study, let's take a look at the Victoria wardrobe essentials. My wardrobe essentials are pretty different from a lot of people's wardrobe essentials. We're just going to go through the things that make up a Victoria wardrobe. Tiny shirts. Case in point. I love tiny shirts. I want them to touch very little of my skin. I want them to be soft. I want them to be comfy. I want to be able to just like wear them and throw them in the wash. I love using ThredUp to find these. I used to find them in thrift stores, but that has been difficult this year. So I've not gone thrifting in over a year, and it does hurt. But ThredUp has become my constant companion. For these, I like to find used Reformation, American Apparel, Urban Outfitters, anything like that. You want to shoot for stuff that's either largely or entirely cotton. A lot of people like rayon and tencel. Those make me smell like shit, but I've heard from some people that they really love them, and they are really soft and really versatile. So if you like those, awesome, go with those. I like stuff that's really stretchy and cropped, so I can throw it on with a high-waisted bottom and call it good. If you want something new in this category, you can also look somewhere like Big Bud Press. They have some really good cropped shirts. I would just size down a couple sizes to make them very tight. Big button ups. These vary so much in how I wear them, which means that some of them have stuck around in my wardrobe through a lot of these different styles that I've had. And I've had times where I dress a little more androgynously, and so I'll have oversized button-ups that I just wear down. Sometimes I want to wear them more tied off. I have found these on ThredUp, in thrift stores, in vintage shops. You can find these anywhere. I really like silk, cotton, and linen, but again, rayon is really good too. And these are really good for skating because they are breezy, and it's not as much of a problem if you're like sweating a lot. You can also pair them with shorts or tuck them into pants. I also have a few from Shopberries, which I really love, but I get a lot of them from ThredUp, looking for brands like Ralph Lauren and LL Bean. Comfy trousers. A friend of mine recently tweeted that we were never meant to wear jeans because jeans are workwear and we should all be wearing comfy trousers, and I feel like this really just like shook me to my core. You know, I still love jeans, but I also love a comfy trouser. So you can find these in a lot of places, but the key is finding ones that fit the weather where you live. Wool is good if you live somewhere where it gets cold. Linen and cotton are great for warm weather. For example, I have 2 pairs of cotton trousers and 1 pair of wool trousers. I feel like people don't really understand how comfortable cotton and wool trousers are. Like, we kind of have this idea that they're very businessy, but they're just so comfy. It's kind of like pajama pants, but you can wear them wherever you want. I really like to look for loose or pleated trousers that fit at the waist and taper at the ankle. The ones that I have that I wear all the time are from Nautica and Levi's. Mini skirts and dresses. Don't have a ton of luck thrifting these most of the time, but you can usually find cute denim dresses at online vintage stores. But the ones that I have are from Reformation, Tuesday of California pretty much exclusively, and then the other ones that I have are mostly dresses that I've either made or heavily altered. If you can alter clothes, that's awesome. It's really easy to take 90s silhouettes and make them mini-er, which I like. But if you can't, look out for secondhand. Reformation, Urban Outfitters, and Zara, kind of my go-tos. Then we have vintage jeans and jean shorts. These I have exclusively found in vintage shops in person, but I am currently on the hunt for good online sellers. I always look for vintage Levi's, but I also have a really good pair from Pierre Cardin, and I always buy these about a size too big in the waist and then bring them in so that they fit in my hips and then fit tight in the waist and then loose in the hips. And as I've mentioned before, I'm very tall, so I honestly look for like a 14-inch rise in jeans, which is hard to find. But I do have a pair of ribcage jeans from Levi's, which I also like, but I did have to alter those as well. I like to look for 100% cotton jean or jean shorts, but if you're really dedicated to that skinny jean life, then something like 97% cotton can work. You just don't want to go too much lower because then the quality starts to suffer. They're not going to last you as long, and they're gonna they're just gonna fit weird throughout the day. So I like a really sturdy jean. For shoes, we have seasonally appropriate slip-on. There are, you know, a couple of different versions of these I have never been much of a shoe person, so I usually have 1 to 2 pairs of shoes I cycle between depending on the weather. And then I have a couple more that I'll wear like if I'm really thinking about it, but usually I don't. Right now, the summer ones I have that I alternate between are a pair of Birkenstocks that I picked up at a local vintage store, a pair of Danskos that I got from ThredUp, some Doc Martens that I bought a few years ago, and that's it. And then I have a pair of white sneakers that I really like, but they are not slip-on, so I don't wear them as much as I would. But yeah, that's it. I really wish you the best of luck in your journey in finding your basics, your wardrobe staples. This is a very fun and exciting time in your fashion journey, so I hope that you find some stuff that you really love. I'd love to hear about what your basics are and how they fit into your style as well, so feel free to leave those in the comments. I really hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!